What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Rad Up All Night. Gang, tell me who's here, dude. It's not that big of a stream. I don't have a lot to talk about. I got a couple subscriber mails in recently that I'm gonna open up tonight. And then I was just gonna leave it up to you. It's like an ask me anything, but like guys, it's gonna be chat's choice. If anybody has a topic that they want me to discuss, I can do that. I mean, obviously, I can't get to everybody. I can't be on here all night. I've been up since 3:45 this morning. You know how Tuesday works. I literally am up all day, up all night. Work all day, party all night. I guess I don't know, but guys, let me know. I'll talk with you guys. We'll have a nice conversation. If anybody has any topics they want me to dive into, obviously, if there's super chats, I'll get to those first, and then everything else, I'll try to kind of scroll through and pick a couple out to kind of just talk about. If there's anything that you're like, oh, I want your opinion on this, or what do you think about this? We can probably try to talk about it. Again, I have nothing that I wanted to bring to the table tonight. I actually have a lot of ideas. I just haven't had a lot of time to prep for it. So, like, if for whatever reason I happen to go live tomorrow, I'll have a better show idea that we can kind of do together. And I got a couple videos I'm working on that are going to coming out soon. I'm trying to kind of build up a little bit of a backlog because I am going to be away the week of the 21st. So I want to make sure I have some videos in the tank so I can drop a couple that week when I'm gone. Also, too, I did drop a video today talking about Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College. If you guys don't know, that Blu-ray just got released by Vestron. I just got it in, was able to check it out, watch all the features and stuff. But I don't just talk about the Blu-ray itself. I talk about the Blu-ray, I tell you what you're getting, and I talk a little bit more about the history of Ghoulies 3 on physical media and, the lack thereof and stuff like that. So it's kind of a little bit more than just a review on the new product. It's basically a little bit of an overview about, my experience with it, what I think of it, the different releases I have of the film. So it's a little bit more in depth than just a review. So guys, definitely want to check out for sure. If you're a little bit like, I never saw Ghoulies 3, or I wonder what he thinks of that, because it's a little bit weird compared to the other one. So you can definitely check that out. But let me know who's in the house now. I see people pouring in, which is awesome. Thank you guys. I see William Cinema in the house. What is going on, man? 304 Horror, what's up? William says, ready for the night. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Calling you. Gora Tiger in the house. Grab some popcorn and drinks and hit that like button. I like that. I like that you guys come to the table ready to relax. That's kind of what I like to do here. I want you to feel like you're kind of just talking to a buddy, like just hanging out, chilling, and being part of the conversation and being part of the Rad fam, the Rad community, the Rad pack, whatever you want to call it. I want you guys to feel part of this. Oh no, not the show. Between the show and Justin's, paper, I can't keep up with it. No, man, I have never seen that show. You are forcing me. You're using the force, man. No, I haven't. I barely have time to do much of anything. Hossa G fam, what's up, G? Got my popcorn. Look at, he's got the popcorn ready. My unboxings never disappoint. Now, I kind of know what these are, but it's really cool. It's actually two items, and I know what they both are because the people had reached out to me previously about it, and I said, yeah, if you want, whatever I can do for you. I mean, that's incredible. And guys, you guys are honestly like, this is, I do this more or less, for free. Obviously, if this was my full-time job, you guys get a hell of a lot more content, right, out of me. But unfortunately, it's not. Will it be someday? Most likely not. But everything you guys do as far as showing up, watching the videos, interacting, leaving comments, hitting like buttons. People reach out to me all the time. I try to get back to them with questions. It's easy to find me on Instagram as best I can. People messaging me about, hey, I'm going to send you this, or I'm going to send you that. You don't have to do that, but man, it is so cool to see that people you want to do that. It makes me feel that my content is bringing them, joy, at least, that they'd actually think of me when it comes to certain things. And I'll get more into that today. I'm sure there's going to be a topic you guys are going to want to talk about, which I will talk a little bit more about a subscriber reaching out to me about something else. But before I get into this, let me just see. Okay. So this is this is what I was just talking about. I knew someone was going to bring this up. I did, actually. So After the show, I reached out to him and said what I was going to say, what I told you I was going to say. And I said, listen, I need an answer. I said, I have a little bit of voice in the community. Like if I, if you're scamming people, like people need to know this. And, I'd like to find out, is my item coming? Show me a receipt or, refund my money. I think I said by Wednesday, by sundown, I think I said Wednesday. And he ended up responding. Now it's weird because he hadn't responded in a while. So I think when he saw that I was like, listen, like I'm going to, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to, blow you up and basically call out the situation. I don't want to. So, make it right. And he responded. So I think a part of him was probably like, yeah, I'd rather not have that happen. And his message response, though, was a little bit rude, actually. It was kind of like, I told you you'll get your stuff. That's what he said. And then I responded and I said, when am I getting my stuff? I paid you on April 23rd. And he hasn't responded again. So, I'm at a crossroads. I'm at a crossroads to be like, I really don't want to go down this route, but it's like, Jesus, like, this is insane. And it's not even a lot of money. I looked, it was $40. So it wasn't even a lot of money, but it's the point and the fact of the matter. Maybe it was more than 40. I think it was 40 or 60. I forget, 40 or 60. But another thing, like I said, about you guys and the people that watch this content is what's insane to me. And it really does, make all this worthwhile. And it's not just because, hey, I'm getting free stuff. It's like, no, it's like people give a shit, man, and like people out there that are very similar to myself. I talked about this when starting this channel. I have a lot of friends. I had a lot of friends growing up. But, I had some friends that would go to me to conventions and they were really into horror. They were getting autographs, buying DVDs and stuff. But nobody took it to this level, right? Nobody took it to this level that I'm at. They couldn't keep up to this level. I was just, when I get into something, I'm like all in, right? So this is the kind of shit that happens. So they were always kind of into it, but not to this extent, and they start to fade out of it as they start to grow up or get more responsibilities and get a family or whatever it may be. They start to kind of grow out of it, like they can't afford it anymore or whatever. And, I kind of always felt a little bit, I was kind of on my own island a lot of the times with this stuff, like to the amount that I like this kind of shit. My uncle was really the only one I could really connect with when it came to that. And even in high school and stuff like that, right? Like I knew kids that collected this stuff, but nobody to the extent that I did. Nobody in college was, not booking classes on Tuesdays or just early classes so they could get done class and go to Best Buy, Circuit City, Newberry Comics, and Movie Stop to buy all the new releases on Tuesday. Like the people just weren't doing that. I did have one friend, Keith, that I would meet up and do that with. So when I came onto YouTube, more or less, it was just to showcase my collection. Hey guys, look at all the stuff I've collected through the years and I'm getting new editions and check this out. And, it was just kind of like I had a collection and I wanted you guys to see it. And I wanted to talk about this kind of stuff with other people who liked it, but I didn't realize how many other people I was going to meet that were so similar to me. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way when you're in this chat or watching people on YouTube or wherever. You're kind of like, damn, like these people like would be people I would hang out with if we grew up together. Like we just have very similar interests. And I've met a lot of those kind of people. So long story short, after the show the other night, I get a message, and I'm not going to say who the person is yet. I probably will once everything's said and done. But this person reached out to me and said, listen, I have a bunch of NECA figures. I have a bunch of Mezco figures. Which ones do you want? Which ones do you need? And I said, and he said, which one did you buy from the guy? And I said, well, I bought the first edition Michael Myers. It was the Movie Maniacs one. And then I said, I think I got Blair Witch, but I don't remember. I could have gotten that. Maybe I didn't buy that one. I don't remember. I said, I thought I got a second one, but I wasn't really sure. And he said, oh, I don't have Blair Witch, but I do have Myers. And he's like, I'll send it to you. And I was like, dude, don't send it to me. He's like, I was buying tons of these. I think I have two. So he's like, in case you don't get yours, I want you to have it. And I was like, dude, what do you want for this? He's like, nothing, man. Like you provide, everything I need in your content. It's just unbelievable that how much reach something like this can really have sometimes. And, then we started talking and he was like, I've got so much stuff. I got to start getting rid of some stuff. And I said, oh, Like, I don't really need a lot of this stuff. I barely have space as it is, but I'm just curious what else you got, because I really do like some of those old Mezco and NECA stuff. Because I have quite a bit, but a lot of them I had opened when I got them. They were loose. I had them on a shelf and stuff in my house when I was living at home at my parents' house. So a lot of them I had opened, and they're in a box over there. I don't even have them displayed anymore. And he's like, "Oh, I have this one, this one, this one." I was like, "Oh, okay. Like, what would you want to get rid of a couple? I'll take a couple of them off your hands." So I told him which ones I wanted, and he cut me like a super deal. Like, basically, he's giving me 3 for the price of 1, basically. Unbelievable deal. But at least I can pay back, right? At least he's cutting me a deal, and I'm giving him a little bit of money, but I'm getting, some really cool shit. But I don't have it yet. He said he was going to send it later this week. So I'm not going to talk about it until I get it. But it was just one of those things that it's just unbelievable that people watch the show and reach out to me to help, right? You guys don't have to do that. And the stuff I'm going to open today, both of these things that I'm supposedly getting in here are things that people knew I would enjoy because they watch the content. They didn't just guess. They watching the shows because these are things I've talked about on the shows before. So, guys, everybody who's popping in, thank you for popping in. I'm going to get more to the chat. I knew this was going to come up. Now, what am I going to do? I don't know. I could tell you guys to go spam his account right now. I could. I don't really want to go down that route, but it's the same. If for over what, $40 to $60, not a big deal. But I think it's the point, right? It's the point of the matter. But maybe as the stream goes, we'll talk more about it. But I'm just happy you guys are here. Definitely hit the like button. We talked about this before. Easy, free way to support the channel. Let's try to get that 100 likes again like we did last time. Last time we got over 100 likes before I signed off, so you guys were awesome. I think it was about an hour. It took us about an hour to hit 100. So, guys, if you're in here, pop that like button, super kick it, punch it, elbow it, whatever you guys want to do to it. It helps the show out. It's an easy way to kind of keep, the content going in the sense that it gives more eyeballs. It throws my live stream out there to people that aren't subscribed that might say, "Hey, pop in, this dude's live talking about movies or whatever." And if anybody new's in the house, come say what's up. We love to have new people. There's people that have been around forever. Thank you guys. Chat is always super supportive. I'm lucky. I don't get a lot of trolls in the chat. Some trolls in the comments a little bit here and there, but not many. So it's either I'm doing something really right or those people just haven't found me yet. But I want to thank everybody who's in here right now. And like I said, I will try to get to some questions. I will open these things. And if anybody hits a super chat, I'll make sure to answer those questions first. I'll scroll through a couple more and then I'll get to my first unboxing. What up, Horace? What's up, man? B Maga in the house. What's going on? Garrett trying to pre-order that Nut Elm Street box on Amazon. Keep us waiting. I pre-ordered it. So now I've got that Amazon box set pre-ordered and the Zavi one pre-ordered. Now I got to make a decision, and I got to make a decision quick. I'm most likely going to stick with Amazon unless that Zavi one is just out of this world, different. I need them to post some pictures because I need to cancel the Zavi one because it's literally double the price. Now, I know the Zavi one has Blu-rays and 4Ks, and the Amazon one only has 4K. I don't care about the Blu-ray. I have a Blu-ray collection. I'm fine. I only care about the 4Ks. So if that's the only difference, I'll keep Amazon. I don't need Zavi. But if the Amazon one looks like hell, and I mean, well, at the same time, I could always do the Blockbuster route. I don't know, but they're both pre-ordered. I need to cancel one. Hoping to see all the specs, what it looks like, and everything, so I can make that damn decision. And I'm sure you guys at least have something ordered at this point. What's in the box? Matt Hara, what's up? Ben Belzer says, "Step by step, a heart to heart, like toy soldier." I love that song, man. Martika, dude. Love it. Yo, Marky Balboa in the house. Horror Orman. B Magus a sick shirt. Boom. I love this movie. Joe Testa in the house. Go check out Joe Testa's midnight program. My boy Joe. Man, if you didn't see me and Joe chatting it up, you got to check out a video we did called Gateway Horror Volume 2. Horror in Schools. You got to check that out. We had a great conversation. I'm hoping to have him back on the show to talk about more nostalgia and shit like that. Great dude, super nice guy, West Coast dude, Go check out Joe. Thanks, Night 90. Appreciate that. Ben says he pre-ordered the Night of the Living Dead 90 from Amazon, getting some. Hell yeah, man. I can't wait to get mine either. Jimmy After Dark says, Rad, what is up, Jimmy After Dark? Always be hitting that like button. Man, I don't see you in here often, so I don't know if you're new to here or you just haven't been in a while, but I love, love, love your picture with the Styles t-shirt. I love it, man. Mike in the house, always supported my man, Mike. How are you? Yes, I did. Adrian James, what's up? Jeff, Holly, what's going on, kid? Oh yeah, man. 100%. Like I said, I worked today 4:45 in the morning to 5:30. F Bass, what's up, man? Anyone seen The Night Eats the World's Up? No, I haven't actually. Garrett, do you have a bootleg of Necronomicon Book of the Dead? Is yours in good condition? I've got the movie on 2 separate occasions and the copies weren't working right. No, I have Necronomicon Book of the Dead on Blu-ray. It's actually got a release. It's overseas release and it's region free. It's I forget the company that put it out, but if you go back and look at it's one of my movies you may have missed. Maybe it's like my movies of the 1990s you may have missed. I showcase it, talk about it there. So if you want to see it, I don't think it's in this room. It might be in the other room. But there is an official release. I don't know if it's out of print. I've had it for a couple of years. But I love that movie. So definitely, after this is over, go check out Movies You May Have Missed 1990 edition. I think that's the one it's in. Because I do think that's a 90, came out in 90, I think. Look at this. Poppin' Playboy G. Go check out Facci over at Facci Cinema, the Foch man. In the house. What's going on? Anthony's in the house. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. 2014 in my memoirs. Wait, what? Is this real stuff, man? Holy mackerel. Insanity. Corporal Hicks, my big steelbook collector. Yes and no. It depends. If I have a choice sometimes with like a mainstream release, I usually will choose steelbook, but I don't really do steelbook boutiques, if that makes any sense. So I don't really do boutique label steelbooks. Like I have 0 Scream Factory steelbooks. I just don't collect the Scream Factory stuff because I have all the Scream Factory slipcover stuff, so I'm not going to get both. So I decided when it comes to steelbooks, I'm only going to really get the ones that are more studio titles that I have the option. So the answer is kind of yes and no. What up, Twisted? Blu-ray Addict in the house. Perry fan, what's going on? Killer Pizza in the house. Go check out the Killer Pizza. What's up, man? I'm doing good. Summertime Blues. What's up, rad people? Watching NXT. Dude, I heard is Cardona and Myers on there now? I heard they came out for like a TNA angle. If that's the case, that's sick. I'm like obsessed with Cardona. He was like one of my favorites. What the? I'm knee deep in posters right now. I may have a gem for you. Something along. What, bro? I'm all for anything Haim, dude. I've got a lot of Haim one sheet posters, so maybe message me if you want to send me something, because I would hate to take something off you that I already have. So, but man, appreciate that tremendously. Alex, wrestling will never be as popular as it was in the late 90s. Dude, it was super popular in the late 90s. It was like so mainstream. Ring says pimp slap the like button. I agree with him, guys. I agree. Groovy Godzilla says, you suck. Trying to help with that troll rep, bro. I'll take it, man. Again, love me, hate me. If you're giving my channel attention, what can I say? What can I say? Kill says thoughts on Captain Rhodes and Day of the Dead. He clears the villain, but I take he was in the right. I guess I can see what you're saying. Haas says, I never knew of movie people. Sounds like a scary movie. Or like kind of zombies. Here comes the movie people. Like me growing up until I worked on movie sets watching YouTubers like you. Thanks for me. Dude, nerd herd. I like that. Thanks, bro. Thanks for being here, man. Thank you for supporting, by the way. Oh man, I can't keep the Elm Street sealed, bro. I can't. No way. I think because the aura around here is strong, guys. the Rad Army is strong. So even if trolls came in here, I think you guys would just let them have it anyway. So I appreciate that. You're right. I don't know. I don't really know. The Blue Reason Zombie might not even be Region A. Maybe not. I have no idea. I wish I knew more of this shit. You know what's funny? I don't know. I would think so, but you're right. They haven't come out with an edition in a long time. Tell Eli Roth I said hello, by the way. Basically. The problem is this shit sells out. So it's like you kind of feel like you got to jump on it and make your decision later. Thanks, man. I appreciate you popping in. Definitely. Welcome, Jimmy. Jimmy After Dark. I don't know if you have a YouTube page or anything, but go follow Jimmy After Dark if he does. Fat Pig Conqueror, what's going on? Dude, I know. He's getting his star on the Walk of Fame. I agree. About damn time, man. About damn time. Altered States, dude. I love Altered States. I saw Criterion's doing a 4K. Love it, love it, love it. What's up, man? Vanderhoff in the house. What's up, broski? Nubbins in the house. What's going on, man? Dude, I kind of agree. I think that's the problem is I don't think I can see anybody else as Freddy. And I'll be honest, I don't think I can. That's who it was. Wicked Vision. 100%. Thank you, Scratch. The High Tension Steelbook looks sick as hell. I agree. Problem is, I feel like I just freaking bought High Tension. Who put it out? Wasn't it Second Sight? But like, wasn't the transfer kind of weird and shitty? Like they went back in and like did like a color grading that like doesn't look as good. So I don't know what they're doing with this Steelbook set. Is it the same? Did someone else do High Tension, or is like the last release Second Sight? Man, we get so many re-releases now. Like I can't even literally like remember who's doing what. I have the Second Sight one. Has anything come out since then for High Tension, or is that it? And now this is another edition. Corey Feldman video tomorrow? No, why? Am I missing something? Yeah, dude, it's region free too. So if it's still around, I highly recommend it. I don't know what the deal is with that movie. It never had like any real release since VHS. So this might be the way to get it, dude. It looks great. It's region free. If it's still around, I would grab it because I don't know if it's ever going to come here in the States. I don't know what the problem is with it. Hey, Wayne, if you guys don't know, I did a video with Christian on this channel talking about big, bulky, weird box sets, junk or genius. It's actually a pretty fun video. We showcase a lot of our weird, obscure kind of box sets that we have. And to be honest, dude, like I didn't even bring them all down. I left some out because I thought maybe he'd bring them. So like, for instance, right here, I didn't bring my Heather's Locker. I've got a Transformers set. I got a huge G.I. Joe cartoon, like big green box. I got a huge Wizard of Oz like set. I've got a bowling ball for Big Lebowski. I have a huge E.T. DVD set that's humongous. I've got a tool. What is that? Like a toolbox of Home Improvement. I've got some big additions down there of Blade Runner and Exorcist. So, I mean, I've got more stuff that I didn't bring to the table that are big and bulky. But yeah, thank you for checking that out, man. That was a fun time. Him and I have more stuff in the works. So keep your eyes open. Oh, baby. What up, brother? Foz, you're always a member of the Rad Army. Do you want to know how to be a member of the channel? Because you're always a member of the Rad Army to me, man. I've known Fozzy for a long time, dude. You're an OG, brother. I don't know. If you want to be a member of the channel, it should have a button down there that said subscribe for memberships or something. But, you know, if you are a member of the channel, you do get the new Anchor Bay Archives video long form podcast as a member of the channel. And if you guys haven't, Anchor Bay Archives is the new podcast that's really doing really well. And I'm happy to be doing it. I love this kind of shit. It's costing me a lot of money though, because I'm going back and like rounding out my collection and shit. But it's fun, man. And we've got a lot of people that have reached out that are interested in getting interviewed and coming on the show and talking about their movies. And then also collectors that, you know, from across the pond. And there's so much going on here. You'll see the newest episode drop either later this week or early next week. It's just a standalone. It's about a single movie. We do a little retrospective on it, talk about the release. But we have more stuff in the works. We're going to be doing a sleepaway camp with some people who were involved in the making of these beautiful white box sets up here. So that's going to be an August show. Um, dude, 100%. They need a box set of those two movies. Cool, man. Guys, go check out Jimmy. He does have a channel. Live streams on Sunday nights after 10. Awesome, dude. Patrick, what's up, man? Agree, man. Corey Haim's library is dead in the water, dude. 100%. Like it really is. And Lucas and License to Drive actually had releases, but they don't now. But I mean, I did a video with Staunch TV and Mel, and we talked about Corey Haim's 90s library, where he's actually got a lot of underrated gems in there. None of those movies have new additions. None of them. Half of them don't even have DVDs. So yeah, you're right. Oh baby. Oh baby. Big Money Mark in the house. He's in the hot tub right now with Tiffany and Debbie Gibson. He does have a hot tub. Mark sent me a video of him walking around his pad, dude. He's had like this sick hot tub like outside, like on like a porch kind of balcony thing. I was like, dude, what? And he looked like he was in like a house in the woods. This guy's balling, dude. Big time. I need to go there. When you go to Mark, I need to come to your house. I got the Lucas on blue. I got the License to Drive on blue. And everybody's like, oh my God, how do you have that? Well, because I'm a Corey Haim Mark. So, of course, when any of his shit came out, I was standing in line right away buying it. I think I got them both at Best Buy when they first came out. Jackie Earl did okay as Freddy. I met Jackie Earl and actually had him sign an Elm Street remake poster. And I just thought out of kind of weirdness, that was kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like his face and I didn't like he was so short and I don't know. He did okay, but I there was something missing. Something was wrong. So wait, his Second Sight doesn't have any dubbing on it at all? I mean, I don't even, to be honest, dude, I love High Tension. I have the Blu-ray, I have the DVD. I'm not even sure if I've even watched my Second Sight yet. I might have, because for some reason I feel like the color was weird. But I don't remember it not having English dubs. Let me know if I'm wrong. Oh, I see. What up, Phantasmat? Go check out Phantasmat, my boy. All right. You guys are in here. I see you. I'll get back to you. Oh, Corey Feldman's birthday's tomorrow? Shit. So I at least have to do a Feldman post on Instagram somewhere. Happy birthday, Feldog. I know. I saw all this, man. Shit. I can't buy any of that stuff. I can't. Do a quick reel. I could do that. 100%, man. Blade Run is fantastic. Dude, if only 45 likes, he says, we got to double that, man. We have over 100 people in here. Thank you, Fozzie. Appreciate that, man. Oh, yeah. We need that at 4K, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go check out William. He's got a little tube channel over there. Look at Red Phone. What's up? I have a lot of my old Anchor Bay stuff boxed up in the garage, but you've been inspired. Dude, let's do it. If I can create a new market for this shit and people are posting stuff, I mean, that's what the Anchor Bay Archives Instagram channel is about, is basically, guys, like, I want you guys to bring Anchor Bay and these old DVDs like back to life, man. VHS, DVDs, like let's bring some of this old shit back. We're going to keep physical media alive that way. 100%, man. I if I had a box of Anchor Bay in my garage, I would be going through it right now. Let me know if you have any doubles. Like I said, I'm buying a bunch of shiz. I'm actually getting pretty crazy, dude. I've been buying some sealed stuff of like some real big editions, even stuff I already have. I'm like, oh, it's sealed? Okay, I'll get it. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. Oh, you saw that, huh? This is actually, I found a tape when I was going through my storage. I found a tape, and it was all just BMX biking videos that I used to watch as a kid. There's one called like Candy. It's not a movie. These are just like videos that you'd buy at like the BMX shop. You'd buy like VHS tapes, and my friends and I used to buy them, and then we just record them all onto one tape, so then we all could have all of them. I think one was called like High Rollers, the other one's called Candy. So it's just basically BMX tapes. What? No. If it's sold out, guys, somebody want to buy this from me and I'll get the other one? Really? There's no dubbing on it at all? Oh, I would have never bought it then. Oh yeah, Anchor Bay, man. The Skull's that's an expensive set, man. That thing's a couple $100. Tribe, what's up, man? All right. Oh hell yeah. All right. I got to start showcasing some of these things. Like I said, I'll try to get back to the chat. If there's super chats coming in with a question or a topic, I will jump on that ASAP. But for now, I got 2 packages I want to open from some subscribers. Let's see. Ooh, ooh. All right. Let's see what I got. So this one is from subscriber and buddy Marcus. He goes by the name on Instagram. You can find him on Instagram. 80s Movie Madness. His name is on Instagram. 80s Movie Madness. So he likes the 80s. He knows I love the 80s. And he was watching the show and he reached out to me and said, "Hey, man, did you buy this yet?" And I said, "Actually, no." He said, "I saw your video and you said you hadn't bought it. Did you pull the trigger yet?" And I said, "Not yet. I'm going to, because I can use my code RAD at checkout on Arrow Video's site. The only problem is my code is not working on pre-order. So I got to wait to make sure things are in stock so then I can use the code RAD to get a little discount." And he said, "Well, hold up on it because I'm going to send you something." And he did. And this is sick as hell. The dude sent me the stuff 4K from Arrow Video. How sick is that? And I appreciate this even more is because I actually bought the stuff on Blu-ray when it came out. So I would basically be double dipping. But I hear this is fantastic. I hear there's like an alternate cut, which is huge for me because, as you guys know, the stuff is one of my favorite movies from the 80s. Love it. I'm actually going to be doing a cool video that is going to involve the stuff in it. And I think you guys are going to really like it. But Marcus, dude, thank you so much for sending me this. It was definitely something I was going to pick up like any day now. So the fact that you said, "Hey man, hold up," unbelievable, man. You just love it. Thank you so much for this, man. I appreciate that greatly. Can't wait to dive into it. Yeah, Vanderhoff's right. Let's go, people. If you're just sitting there, hit that little like button or something. I said 100 likes, dude. I kind of agree too. I wish some of these things would have got a bigger box. Like I talk about this all the time. Like what they did for Phantom of the Mall still is so impressive to me that I would love to. Like stuff should have been in that. Cobra should have been in that. Like I don't understand why they choose certain ones. Like even the Friday 13th, they could have been in there. Even the Texas Chainsaws, they could have been there. So I don't know what makes them decide what's going to get a big box edition or not, but the stuff would have been really cool if they would have did that. I agree. What up, LA? Enough is never enough for the stuff. Yeah, B, it's a badass gift, man, for sure. What's up, Prince? Yeah, man, I think it was a big flop. Zerka Bay Archives interested in posts about video treasures. Depends. Why don't you take a look at the back? Some video treasures actually have the Anchor Bay logo as well on the back of the VHS. If that's the case, then yes. I love the CKY stuff, man. I used to love all that. Let me see. Den, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Go check out the movie Den. Mr. Jordan over there. Go check him out at the channel. Killing it. Look at Fun Bobby, dude. Sick. I can't wait for Mac and Me either. I know people are kind of hot and cold on the Mac and Me. Should I get a Mac? I have a ton of Mac and Me posters. Should I put one right there for a little while just to hype up the whole Mac and Me rage that's going on? Should I just like kind of have one back there right there? I'll replace Patrick Bateman for a little while and I'll do a little Mac and Me to hype the release. You guys let me know. All right. All right. This is from Mr. John. I don't know if he wants me to say his last name. I'm not sure what his Instagram handle is or anything like that, but he actually reached out during a live stream and said, "Hey, dude, I'm going to send you something. I sent you the picture on your Instagram." And I don't know if you guys remember that conversation. And I checked it out live and I was like, holy shit, no way. I'm assuming that's what this is because it's like, it feels like clothing. So I'm assuming that's what this is here. But if you're in the house, John, and you're the one who sent this to me, like I thought it was, he has like the Nubbins picture. I thought it was Nubbins, but it's not. he had the nubbins in the picture though. But this is sick, dude. Like, I've never been here. I don't live too far from it. I mean, I could go here. I don't know if this was a limited thing or if this is something they have all the time. But he's obviously from Jersey. Dude, he got me this Blairstown Diner t-shirt with Jason smashing the axe through the... How sick is this, dude? What? This is bomb right here. Dude, thank you so much. I don't know if this is a limited edition, but I didn't even know this existed until you sent it to me. But 100%. This is awesome, dude. Let me see if this is gonna fit my ass. It's gonna be a little big. I'm gonna have to throw this in the wash a couple times. It's a little big, man, but I can't wait to sport this thing. This is so sick, dude. Thank you so much for that. Let me see. Sorry, guys, I'm behind. Add the poster. Yes, on Mac. Hell yeah. What's up? Go check out After Hours video. Mr. Steve over there. Go check him out. Yeah, very cool. Brian Goes Blue. I have Olin Mill style posters of me as a kid. That was the place I used to go to, Olin Mills. I have my own pictures. Not that big, though. But I have some Olin Mills pics. Dude, so sick. Dude, thank you so much. Revival House, what's going on? I see you. What up? Sick, right? I live in Jersey for 20 years, never made a diner. I told you, dude, when you come home, you got to hit me up. We'll get the archive going. Damn. Fuck. I'm literally like, I'm going to start selling off my second sites. I'm going to sell off May and High Tension now. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Can you take me high? I can't get that high. I can't. My voice is shot already. Are you talking about the damn Yankees? Is that oh my god. Can you take me high now? Is that what you're asking me to sing you? This guy. If anybody wants to see two people get pies in the face, go check out Williams Cinema over there. Oh, dude, Monster Ballads. I love it. But yeah, guys, I got a big thank you. Got this badass Blairstown Diner Jason shirt. And the stuff on 4K. Keep your eye open because I'll be doing a video on this. It's going to be part of a video. It's not going to be a review or anything, but it'll be part of a real cool video I got coming. All right. We've got 30 more likes to go. Mission Media, did we get out the... I did not out the scammer. I did not. I get you, man, but I can't. My brain won't do it, dude. I know it's the pure way to watch it, but it won't. I'll be zoned out. I won't be able to do it. Dude, I freaking love those commercials. Monster Ballads, Monsters of Rock. I loved them. Jesse, I've never seen the UFC fighter that looks like Mac and me. No, sorry. But what can I tell you guys? Is there anything? Oh, look, he already knows. I sold off my May and High Tension. I'm kind of like, I like Second Sight, but I'm not a completionist or anything like that. So like, I'm okay with getting rid of them if they're not going to be something I'm going to really dive into. Like, I love High Tension and I have the Blu-ray. And I remember when that 4K came out, I remember the coloring was weird. And then I must have not even like put it on long enough to notice. Then I'm trying to think. The Blu-ray has the dub, right? I forget now. Antanas. Dude, I love those. Would I ever go on a Monsters of Rock cruise? I probably would never go on a cruise. They kind of freak me out, to be quite honest with you. Um, it should be a 4K, 100%. Nookie. What was it called? How do you say it? Um, yeah, I'm the same way at this point. Like May, I had to get the Vestron one because I got them all. So that was kind of a no-brainer. And it's the exact same, pretty much the release of Second Sight. So I'm like, I really don't need Second Sight at this point. Even though if you put them side by side, Second Sight has a cooler looking release. I just don't need it. I don't have the John Wayne Bobbitt uncut, dude. Come on. Pure Moods was another one I freaking love. Chez Remember that? Love Pure Moods. They used to play like the X-Files song. I was like, it's X-Files. Now you tell me I gotta you know what we gotta do? Us Matt, what do you think about if I had like we did Dead Pit, you, me, we do the like a live auction with some of this shit? Would you do that? Dude, what is the deal with Possession, man? I didn't buy the Umbrella limited set because Second Sight was like, no, we're doing it. And I was like, I'll wait for Second Sight. They always kill it. And then like it just nobody heard about it anymore. I need that movie. Like I have a DVD and then I that's all I have. I love Possession. I need a new edition of it, but I was waiting for Second Sight, but they haven't said anything. I'm not gonna sing that, Bobby. I'm gonna tell you right now, Winger's like one of my favorite bands, but that song is terrible. It doesn't age well. It never was, in my opinion, ever aged well. I think that's a shitty song that they're known for. They've done so many better songs than that. 100% it's the next Hitcher. Yeah, that's the one I was just singing, wasn't it? Is that the one? Or am I thinking of a different one? Yeah, dude, you know what? I agree. I'm not happy about that either. I just did the review on Ghoulies 3, and I talk about that in there. I'm not really happy about that decision either. Again, I kind of, to me, I'm looking at it. I'm like, did they just say it's either this or the line's dead? Right? I don't know. It does kind of suck. Descent for is that coming? Somebody announce that? I 100%. That's Second Sight's crown jewel. 100%. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? You know, I'm not a fan of Jeepers Creepers. I actually like I think the first one's okay, but like I never understood the hype behind that. I thought 2 was not good, and then I didn't watch any of the other ones. I was kind of so over the Creeper because I just never really understood it. Like I didn't understand the hype. I don't know if I was just a certain age. Like maybe people that watched it for the first time at like 14 were like, holy shit, Jeepers Creepers is sick. But I watched it, I was older. So I was like in college or something when that came out, I think. I just never really got into it. I will say the first one's a pretty good movie. When he opened those wings when I first saw it, I was like, oh shit, that's cool. But I never fell in love with the character. And then everything that went on with like the director and stuff. And then I was just kind of like, let's just put Creeper to rest and just like let it just be. It is what it is. I don't know why we're still doing shit with him. But I don't think I would buy a Creeper 4K personally. I mean, I know a lot of people would. I have the Scream Factory releases. That's probably the last time I'll ever buy that movie. But I do know it has a fan base. Ruins does need a new release. I don't know what the hell's the issue with that movie. That movie's kick ass, and it has like a standard DVD from back in the day. You're probably right. That is exactly what's going to happen. 100%. I don't have that. My buddy just reached out to me and said, "Hey, do you want to go see Kill Switch Engage next week?" So if anybody's a fan of them, I might be going to check them out. I used to see them a lot when I was a kid. Unfortunately, I'd rather have Howard there, but I haven't seen him since they got the new singer back, or the new old singer, I guess. Okay. Um, that's cool. Is Clown House a good movie? I have Clown House. I have that like rare MGM DVD that got taken off the shelves or whatever. I will say this: I liked Clown House before I knew the Victor Salva story. So I would have always put over Clown House and be like, "Oh, that's a cool movie." It's basically like clown guys dressed as clowns, but you can look at it as like it's a home invasion movie. But now that you watch the movie and realize the shit that went down, you can kind of see there's parts of the movie that are a little bit risque. But at the time, seeing this for the first time and not knowing any of this went down, I felt like you kind of saw shit like that in so many movies, so it didn't really like register as super weird. It just felt like a sign of the times, as weird as that is. But I always thought Clown House was a cool movie, but it's a very hard movie to watch now. I actually probably haven't watched that movie in like 10 years. Um, I'm surprised no one's done a Darkness Falls. I can see Scream Factory being all over that. Fucking I thought you I thought you were gonna say, do you think we'll get Return of the Living Dead on 4K? I'm like, no more Return of the Living Dead 4Ks. Two, yeah, probably 100%. Peace, William. Oh yeah, send me a link. Send me a link. You know what else used to be in was I don't know if maybe it wasn't on Pure Moods. You know what the song I used to like? Like the song like from what the hell is it called? The Kubrick one with Tom Cruise. Yo, yo, yo. You know that song when they're like going to the house. Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's late, guys. What am I thinking of? What's the hell's the name of the freaking Tom Cruise Nicole Kidman one from Kubrick? I always like that song when they go to the house. Howard's band. I don't know which one is he in now. Is he in Jesus? Is he in Light the Torch still? Drive is a good one too. Oh, the Killswitch song's killer, dude. Hell yeah, I love all that shit. Um, you didn't like Clown House? Again, it's a hard movie to recommend, but I remember when I first saw it for the first time, I thought it was cool. But I mean, I was young. I was probably 20, 19 maybe. Whenever that DVD came out. The clown's cool from Elia. Come on, lurkers, trolls, and passive listeners, haters. Hit the like button. Eyes wide shut. Yeah, I like that song in there. Gus, what's up, man? No, I actually like Swim Fan. I actually kind of am a big fan of that movie, to be honest with you. Yeah, guys, I watched that. Thank you, guys. Um, sick. Joe Pesci Riddler. I don't think so. Jennifer's Body in 4K. Would I buy that? I don't know. I have the Blu-ray. I don't know. I wish. I love Nine Inch Nails. I've seen them once. Many, many years ago. I wouldn't mind seeing them, but I just have a feeling it would be super expensive. Ela, Class 95. What's up? 100%. I think the 2000s are kind of on the way to get rehashed for sure. I've been doing, you know what? I got to get back to it. I was doing like a best of 2000, best of 2001, best of 2003 horror. I got to get back to doing that series. I stopped at like 2003, I think. I figured. Dude, so good. I love that. The Chance, yeah. That's sick. See, like, I don't know if I'd buy it. I like it, but I feel like I just bought the Scream Factory Blu-ray like not that long ago, and to be honest, it's probably like 5 years ago. But to me, it feels like it's just like 2 years ago. I would take Joyride though, because that really doesn't have any good addition. I would take Wrong Turn. I would rather take those than stuff I've already got. Um, Orgy, yeah, of course, I remember Orgy. The thing is, I used to go to Ozfest every year, so like I saw all those bands over and over again every year. There was always people like Orgy and remember like an what's it called, Edema? Remember that and stuff? All those bands. Um, what's up, Robert? Not really. I'm not really excited for it. I mean, I'll check it when it comes out on physical or streaming or something, but I'm not going to go to the theater for it. Uh, I guess it would be. I guess it depends on how it would be presented. The thing, you know what the problem is, guys? Like, I just have so much, so like nothing really excites me that much anymore. Like, I'll be honest, Ghoulies 3 excited me more than half of these movies you guys are bringing up. Now, is Ghoulies 3 a better movie than those? No. But Ghoulies 3 hasn't had a good edition, like, ever. So, to actually have a standalone Blu-ray in my hand of this movie, it excites me. Like, I was like, "All right, sick." Like, I finally got this. It was just part of an 8-pack. Quality was shit. So, like, that intrigues me so much more than just like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy Jeepers Creepers again." Or I'm gonna buy, Return of the Living Dead 2 again. Like, I don't need any of that. Like, I'm fine with the additions I have. So like none of that really excites me at all. Um, if I kept my Return of the Living Dead 2 Scream Factory Blu-ray for the rest of my life, I'd be perfectly happy. Um, but like Santa's Sleigh, I would take that, because I don't have any other edition besides that old DVD. Um, the Prom Night sequels are coming out, and Fright Night 2 is coming out 2026. Weird Al is coming? That's sick. I'm going to I don't know if I'm going to Kill Switch. We're talking about it. The only other tickets I have this year is Billy Idol. That's like in August. Um what's up, Robert? Yeah, man, like I've been to Bull Moose only once. But I will hopefully hit it again. The reason I like them so much is number one, they have a huge horror DVD section, which I love. And they also buy used shit, which not many people do anymore. So, I have so much stuff in storage. Like I have probably 5 crates of DVDs in there, Blu-rays, DVDs that aren't on the shelves anymore. And I would bring some of those and, would pretty much pay for my whole order there. High tension 45 plus fees. You know what? I'm going to probably put my second site up for purchase and see if I can get some money for it. I agree. Again, I'm more excited for Hunter's Blood. That is a flex, dude, 100%. And the thing is, nobody probably even knows it, and that's what's even cooler is nobody's probably is aware. People know Fright Night 2. They know Prom Nights. Hunter's Blood, probably not. But I have an old bootleg I've had for years. I think this is a great addition. Um, Teeth, of course, man. Of course, I've seen that. I've got a video in the works about Dimension Extreme films. I think me and Christian are going to do it. So yeah, that's in there. Sick. What is a movie that will never come out? Well, Clown House ain't going to come out. That's one. I don't know what's going to go on with Tales from the Jesus, Twilight Zone the movie. That may never come out. Cocoon's a lost movie right now. That may never come out again unless Disney changes their mind. Never. I mean, if the Corey Feldman and Corey Haim and the Nicole Eggert blown away, like to me, I don't think that's ever going to come out. I mean, I don't think. I only say I don't think because I'm like, why wouldn't we have it? But like Gleaming the Cube, like I don't know if that's ever going to come out. I freaking hope it does. I would do freaking backflips for that. But like, I'm just like, why? Blood Beach is another one. Yes, like I don't know the deal with all this stuff, right? So like, Electric. What the hell is it? I'm looking Purple People Eater. I'm looking at the DVD right there. Gleaming the Cube. Hug a Bunch. looking at some of my DVDs up here of movies that don't have releases, but there's a lot, man. Like, Can't Buy Me Love. Like, what the hell? Disney owns a lot of these. Encino Man. I hope these all get releases. They should, but I don't know the rights and all that stuff work. So we may never see some of this stuff. Just One of the Girls we'll probably never seen with Corey Haim. There's so many. I hope someday we do, but there's a good chance that some of these DVDs I have might be the last time that I ever see these things. Electric Dreams is another one. I don't know if that's ever going to get released. It should. Electric Dreams you can see on Scream Factory's like digital service. So it's like, why aren't they releasing this? I would rather exercise. Probably Christian Slater. Meet the Applegates. Remember that thing? We don't know enough. We might get hurt. I have the theatrical cut of those movies. At least on DVD. I think there was a Blu-ray too. I think I have. Mr. Deadlight's coming in with a super. Finally got my Empire Scream. Sick, dude. Nice. That's a great set, man. I'm gonna give Deadlights a little thank you for doing that. Let me see what I'm gonna do for Deadlights here. How about this?
So that often. Bam! That just kicks it up a little bit.
Thank you, dude. Camp Nowhere Legacy. I guess. I suppose. They better hurry though. An 80s movie Playing for Keeps will never get a release. Only movie. Huh. Who was in that? It sounds familiar. I keep thinking of a song. Does anybody know? I'm trying to think who played this. Who made this song? Remember that song? So are we playing for keeps? These days begin and they don't end for weeks. Who sings that? So are we playing? I don't know. Maybe you guys know. I do not know who sings that song, but it just came in my head. Campfire Tales is another one. Yeah. We need that. I have a DVD of it. I will not see Fantastic Four 2025. No interest. Yes, we definitely need Babysitter's Dead. I would buy that. A Camp Nowhere VSU, maybe. Loverboy would be great. That's it, Matchbook Romance, dude. You kill it, Brian. You impress me every day, Brian. Good call, brother. I didn't remember, but then now that you say that, I'm like, hell yeah, it was. That's sick, dude. Thank you so much. I can't even believe you knew what that was. Oh my god. Great album, by the way. Dude, I have a story about Matrix Romance. I saw them in concert here, and it was like on a weekday, and like there was probably 30 people in the whole place. They played 2 songs, and they said, all right, guys, there's not enough people. We're out. And they bounced, dude. People were pissed. And this was like in the heyday of that band, by the way. Marissa Tomei. All right. Bro, I already got the Jolt Cola. I posted an Instagram picture. I've already been chugging it. I actually have a video coming out about another 80s drink that's back. I'm going to be doing a taste test, so keep your eyes open for that. Loverboy and Can't Buy Me Love are very, not similar, but I mean, it's both Patrick Dempsey. It's close enough. Loverboy, he's like a pizza dude, and he's kind of like a, what would you say, gigolo? Is that what you would call him? But they're both really good. Dude, that album is freaking killer. That album and the Funeral for a Friend album that came out around that time, badass. Is it Surge? No, but I wish it was. I'm a huge Surge guy. No, it's not, but keep your eyes open. It's coming. I hope somebody, dude. I hope somebody. Tab? You haven't even paid for anything yet. No, it's not Tab. Yeah, Argento's for Inferno. It was supposed to be a 4K. Blue Underground has it. I don't know if they still do. It tastes the same. You can get it. I got mine at Vitamin Shop. So they have them there in the coolers, and they're like a tall can. They're like an energy drink size can, but it's the same can except it's just taller. I mean, was Jolt tall or was Jolt small? I forget, but it tasted the same 100%. We used to ride our bikes to like a place called Little General, which was like a little like a convenience store, and we used to get Jolts, and then maybe in the bottle we used to get them. Then we drive in the woods and like chug them like behind the rocks, like we were like badass or something. Um, let me see. It's I see this, Alex. It's tough out there, man. It's tough world out there right now. 100%, dude. Love it. Love it. What's It's So Simple? Is that Matchbook again? Yes, but BMX Bandits has a Blu-ray, but it's getting a 4K from Umbrella, so be ready. Disney owns Inferno now? What the hell? Yes, Brian is correct. Maybe It's So Simple is the same damn song I was just singing before, is it? I'm trying to think. I don't know. I used to love all that stuff, man. I don't know the Shipwreck. It is the same song. Oh man. Told you it's late, man. I've been up since 3:45, dude. I'm tired. Just singing now. When I'm singing, you know I'm exhausted. That's how you know. I like Prayer of the Roller Boys better. That would be a VSU that I think would sucker punch people. I think it's a very overlooked, underappreciated movie. 100%. Probably not. I haven't seen the new movie, but I don't think I'm gonna get the Cubs. Um, it's not easy out there, man. It's tough. It's tough out there. For sure. I used to play games too. I still want to play games, but um, did I ever learn the ninja rap dance? Did I ever learn the ninja rap dance? Somewhat. Severin Kids Purple People Eater, 100%. I would freaking die for that. That would be money. So Severin, if you're watching, actually, you know what? We're probably gonna have David Gregory on the Anchor Bay podcast. I'm gonna put it in his ears for sure. Yeah, I don't know when Mac's shipping. Mr. Deadlights, yes, dude. I actually have a press pass, so I'll be there all weekend. I'll be doing media work. Are you going? Sorry if I don't know. If I met you before, I apologize. Sometimes I forget who the screen names are. But yeah, I'll be there all 3 days. Bro, of course, man. I think, to be honest, I might have been one of the first people to talk about Peanut Butter Solution on YouTube. Maybe not one of the first, but like, because I mean, I only got on YouTube like 5 years ago, but like, I did a full video about that and in my experience with it. I rented that as a kid, and I couldn't remember what it was for years. I literally thought I'd made it up. And then once I got the internet, I realized that it was real. And then when I searched it up online, other people thought they had dreamt it too. So it was the power of the internet that really woke me up to that movie. But yeah, it's got a Blu-ray out by Severin. It's freaking awesome. It's a freaky movie. 100%. I did a video too talking about like scariest childhood movies, and that was on there for sure. Dude, I love Horror Hound magazine. You know, everybody talks about Fangoria, which I love Fango, especially the old Fangoria stuff. Horror Hound is probably my favorite magazine because they do the collectible stuff. That is 100% why. And I do have a lot of them. I don't buy much anymore. I probably should, but I do have a lot. I used to subscribe like probably 10, 15 years ago, for sure. Yeah, we'll be doing a Severin show for sure. It's wild. Um, yeah, yeah. You remember I was talking about that? Yeah, that was on home video. That was Jesus. That was I'm fucking losing my mind, dude. What the hell's the name of that movie? Oh my god, I just did a video talking about it. The Scream Factory did it, Anchor Bay did the DVD. What the hell is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's I'm looking at my Anchor Bay stuff right now. Tell me the movie I'm talking about. Jesus, I'm losing my mind, guys. I just talked about it in a video. You know the one with the lady has the growth coming out of her, and it's the Native American guy, the Indian guy. Oh my god, I forget now. I'm losing it, dude. The Mana 2, thank you. Jesus, what's wrong with me tonight? It's probably a good sign to tell me to get the heck out of here. But guys, thank you always for being here. I'm going to try my best to get on tomorrow night, and I'll have a cool topic for us to talk about. More of like a top 10 type of topic that you guys can kind of talk me through. But guys, I appreciate you guys being in here. Over 100 people the whole time. You guys kick ass. Hit that like button if you're just popping in. Hit the like button. Go check out the stream. I open up 2 things from the subscribers. Thank you guys for sending me. I really, truly appreciate it. Definitely check out some of the videos I posted recently. And if you're new to the channel, thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate that. Guys, this is Garrett at Born to be Rad. And like always, stay